Hey, it's Fred Sweet with the Hardware Channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at a few Les Pauls from the 1970s. A 1973 Gibson Les Paul Custom Black Beauty, a 1976 Gibson Les Paul Standard and Natural Finish, and a 1979 Gibson Les Paul Deluxe and Cherry Sunburst Finish. Please stay tuned at the end of the video for more information and the history of Les Paul's guitars and the evolution of the Les Paul model. The Les Paul model guitar was first introduced in 1952 in a gold finish, commonly referred to as a Les Paul Gold Top, which was all gold for a short time with no serial numbers. Then later on, the natural finish was added to the back of the guitar. This guitar was offered with P90 pickups and a trapeze tailpiece. This would later then be replaced by the stop tailpiece or wraparound tailpiece in 1953. Later in 1956, another piece would then also be added, commonly referred to as the Tune-o-matic bridge. In 1957, the P90 pickups would be replaced with double coil pickups, commonly known as humbucker pickups. In 1954, the Les Paul custom model would first be offered in black with a one-piece mahogany body with no top, just a one solid piece of mahogany, and a one-piece mahogany neck with ebony fingerboard and mother-of-pearl block inlays with P90 pickups. Also a strange design on the Alnico neck pickup. In 1957, the humbucker pickups would replace the P90s on the Les Paul Custom, commonly seen with 3 pickups or the 3 pickup model Les Paul Black Beauty, seen with the Tune-o-matic and stop tailpiece, also seen with the Bigsby tailpiece. The Les Paul Juniors and Specials would go on through the late 50s, even into the early 60s with the P90 pickups. The Les Paul model would be discontinued in 1960 and 61 and replaced by the SG body style Les Paul. Les Paul then later decided he didn't like the SG body style and had his name removed from the guitars. However, the Les Paul Junior and Special bodies would go into the early 60s, roughly until the time when Les Paul took his name off the guitars, and then those would also be replaced by SG body style guitars. In the early 60s, the Les Paul Junior and Special guitars would then only be offered in a double cut model. In 1968, the Les Paul body style Les Paul Custom was reintroduced. They also reintroduced a 56 reissue gold top Les Paul Standard in 1968. The actual Les Paul Standard guitar would only resurface in 1973 and 74 by special order, or special order only, and then would join the Gibson Standard line in 1975 and 1976.